Hi there. Just so you know, I'm pretty new to Fusion 360 as well. I've just been using it for maybe, I don't know, 3, 4 months, something like that. But one of the things that I have learned already is something that makes creating something like what this looks to be, with repeating features, rather easy to make. It actually lets you create patterns. If you draw one of these lobes, then you can create the other ones just by using that pattern feature that's built into the program. So we'll start with a sketch here. Top view. Create a circle. I don't know how big this needs to be, but obviously you would create this with the proper dimensions. We'll start with this one. Oh, right on 50. That's where I want it to go. We'll start with 50 for the inside, and then we'll go 60 for the outside. 60. Okay, so that'll let us create a ring. And we need lobe. A rectangle is probably good enough for a lobe. So now we've got a bit of a lobe there that intersects with the circle. And now that we've got one, we can use this, go to create, and down there at the bottom is a circular pattern. This feature will let us copy that thing as many times as we want, and it automatically sets them up around the circle at equal distances. So objects is what it wants us to select. This is what we're going to create the pattern from, and that's our lobe. So we'll select the walls of this lobe for the objects, and our center point will be the center of the circles. Defaults to 3, but we want 5. Punch in 5, and there we go. Hit OK, and now we've got 5 of these things. And it looks like this thing is split in between each one too, so this is actually 5 separate pieces. And if that's the case, then we need to split these into separate pieces. And how can we do that? Well, I think if we just get a line from the center to start things off, and we need to figure out the angle in between these as well. Let's get a line going from the center. This should snap to the center of this lobe, and it does, and that's what, 36 degrees. So 36 from 180, 144. Hit tab here, punch in 144. There we go. That's the angle we need. So now we got a line that meets right in the center of these two. And the line alone won't really help us much. We'll need to create something else that will give us a little bit of a split. And that doesn't need to be very big. I'd say 0.5 millimeter is probably more than enough. So let's just create a line starting from this point. That's 0.5 millimeter. 0.5. Okay. And then we'll start another line from there to here. And that snaps to perpendicular or parallel, however you want to look at it. So one to there, another line from there to there, and another line to finish it off. There we go. So now we've got 4 lines. Let's go create pattern again. Circular pattern. Objects, the 4 lines that we just made. Oh, Come on, let me select it. Weird. Okay, so as I'm moving my mouse really slowly here, it's alternating between the circle and the tiny segment. There we go. That's not a pain in the ass at all. Oh, same thing here. There we go. Okay. Zoom back out. Center point. Center of the circles. I want 5, please. Hey, there we go. Okay. I think that's all we need there. Finish sketch. And now we can use the extrude tool to give us an actual device. So select that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and these. What the? What's going on here? Oh, because of the original line to that rectangle. Anyways, select that area as well. There we go. That'll do. I don't know how big that would be. Or thick, I mean. I don't know how thick to make that. 5 millimeters? I don't know. Anyways, there's the pieces. So if you make something like that, but with the actual dimensions that you need for that piece, like I don't know how thick that actually will be. 3 millimeters, 5 millimeters, whatever it is, use that when you're making this, as well as the size of the lobes and whatnot. And that should do it. Hope you get it figured out. Have a good one.